As an update from yesterday, I did relocate the water. If you recall, it was sitting right there, and I didn't like that because my boards will be stored right here, and it was blocked. So I did relocate it over here. It turns out that, oh wait, where's this box? Here's the box that you buy for like the side of a camper. And it turns out that the water faucets, they literally unscrew from there. And so I'm not going to use the box at all. And I just made a new mounting plate right there. And the faucets are going to be under there. Of course, I don't have hot water, just cold. And I'm going to be running off the hot side. It doesn't matter. This is the side that works. And then what's nice about this tube won't be here. It'll run back under the cabinetry here and down through the floor. This is the intake tube. This is what comes from the pump, the water pump. But anyway, the nice thing here is this is going to be a drawer face, and now I'll be able to put another door right here that opens and looks like a matching door. The handles, you see, they are just clearing under there, and this shower head nozzle hides back there. I relocated the mounting clip, and you see my little handy dandy little mounting spot right there. And so that, see, this just comes right out. And then when you go to store it, the hose, remember there's going to be a drawer right here. This hose is just going to push in right alongside of the drawer. It will, when the drawer is in there, it'll just slide right in there. So anyway, I'm going to fire it up here. I have my water tank temporarily hooked up here. The hoses are completely empty, so this will be a test of whether or not the pump can actually siphon or draw. It says it can run dry, whatever. Self-priming, that's what it's called. Self-priming, yeah. So it's all hooked up here. I just got to hook up the negative. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. No, hang on. Pause. Okay. It's priming right now because, can you hear that? It's trying to suck the air out of there. I don't know if I see any water running yet. It's supposed to be self-priming, so this will be a good test. Come on, baby. Because it's louder than that when it gets water in it. Do I have any leaks? It's supposed to be self-priming, and it's not. It's not catching. Why? Do you have to have the faucet open? Oh, maybe you have to have the faucet open. Oh, that's it. Dummy. Yeah.
Oh, it would be good.
You gotta have. Uh-oh. I got a leak. We sprung a leak. Okay. That's what, when you're self-priming, you can't have the faucet closed when you're trying to self-prime. There you go. Now it's working. See? Doo-doo-doo. Well, you sure do run through, like, that's a 7-gallon tank. I think this thing pumps like 2 gallons a minute. You can sure run through a lot of water pretty quick. That's why, this thing can, on the valve here, you just turn it down. There's about half speed. Then you turn the valve off and the pump shuts off. Of course, this is just a temporary rig right here with a battery that'll be wired to a switch with a 5-amp fuse. And I think it's working, but overall, this is way better location right there. You can see this was an unused spot anyway that was just a dead space, so that's way better. Okie dokie. Success. So here's the simple plywood lid that goes on top of the base for the futon bed. And I'm trying to keep everything simple. You can see this just goes on there, and I have it tacked in place with only 6 screws. And I don't know if it'll ever really need more than that. You can see that I want it to be able to easily remove it for such modifications as what we just did. And I have some air conditioning stuff that I'm going to need to install underneath over there. I'll need to get it out again, and a little bit of electrical. And if I ever insulate the walls, I'm going to need to remove all this door trim, interior trim. So the idea for the shower will be, of course, that's too small, right? But just imagine, there the door will be like that, and the drawer front will look just like that drawer front. It'll be matching, like professional. And you can see with my simulated drawer here that when the real drawer is in, the drawer sides will be up high like this, and this hose will just feed back and sit right alongside the drawer. And then the main water feed, where is it? It'll just come in right there. So along the lines of keeping it simple and versatile and inexpensive, I found this ready-made area rug at Lowe's for 20 bucks. Happened to be black. Perfect. And already has a finished edge like that. And I cut to fit. And it just lays there. I was thinking about putting it down with Velcro, but I might if it ever tends to shift around. But one nice thing is I didn't realize when I put the plywood deck on, see, this is going to be my finished cabinetry, and I didn't realize when I put the plywood deck on, it's an unfinished edge. But with this carpet, it kind of overhangs a little bit with that finished edge, and it kind of hides the plywood edge. So, I'm okay with that. That's cool. And then with the leftover piece, I got a nice runner down the hallway. So what I was saying about modularity, that sleeper sofa, the futon, it comes out. It's like super lightweight. It's in 2 parts. And if you need to take it out to have some storage for cargo area, then I'm going to have some D-rings screwed on here in a few places, like 6 places, to be able to put bungee cords and stuff to strap things down. So today in Florida, it's about like 98 degrees today. Like, whoo! Anyway, I'm toughing it out. So more about this futon bed here. I stumbled across this in Walmart one day for 130 bucks. And it is working out to be just so great. And I never even realized, I just took a chance and bought it. It has this suede finish. And I just took a chance and bought it, and the versatility is tremendous. So, just by coincidence. So here's the flat area, right? Well, I got sawdust over everything. That's one thing about black, is it shows everything, but that's okay. So I put one piece of the futon up there onto the carpet and just push it up into place. It lines up. Well, I made the base to fit, to line up right there like that. Then I set the other piece up there and push it into place. Now I need to do, and this arm goes up or down, and same with the backs, but I need to do a little bit of trimming here. Like, you see how this one won't go all the way back because it hits right here. So I'm going to just take the staples out and notch the frame in there a little bit. No biggie, it'll just come down like that. You'll never notice it. So this will go all the way back. I've already done that with the base. Hopefully you can see right here. See how I had to notch the base because of the moldings came in like this? Like, there's no straight lines on the inside of a van anywhere. So anyway, and then at the front I have to trim this just a little bit too, because see, this front edge here hits the back of the seat. No big deal. You can maybe see little daylight in there. So if I trim that at a little bit of a triangle to fit better, and then see, I'll be able to push this. Oh no, wait. Once this trimmed, yeah. See, I'll be able to push this about 3 inches farther forward if I need to. But anyway, it still fits. I can close the door. It's 6 foot exactly, and there you close the door. You see, I got a couple of inches there, and I got 3 or 4 inches here. So altogether, it's about a 6'6" space when you like do a little overhang, you know, toes hanging over the edge of the bed. But that's okay. It's not meant to live in, you know. It's a travel van. So you know, I'll make a couple of those refinements. The good thing is, when you pull this out into the bed position, you see, I can still get by, squeeze by on the I can still squeeze by between the cabinets, which is a little tight, but hey, you know, it's a camper van, right? All inside of a van. So there's about my hand span is 8 inches, so there's about 7 inches clear there, and it's not even, you know, it's generously away from the wall. So if you're sleeping, you know, you hang your arm over the edge or something like that. You're not like jammed in a box. Well, you are kind of, but it's real versatile. You put these arms up here, pull this up, boom, slide it back. You could have half of a bed, half of a couch, right? And I keep saying right, huh? Right. Pull that up, and you have yourself a pretty stylish sofa. And I've been like figuring out, well, where's my footrests going to be? You know, you just like experiment a little and you figure things out. So, and an idea here is that this should work out for, I need to put some kind of extension on the countertop here for a keyboard, but the idea is to have some computer monitors right there for work. That'll be sweet. And then be lounging back, keyboard on the lap, you know, watching the screens go by, something like that, with hopefully a better view out that door and a better view out that door. That's the idea. Like maybe a beach or something.